Hello everyone. Today we are going to label our respiratory system worksheet. Start with your name and today's date, which is 4/14/2020. And now we're going to add one little structure onto this diagram here. We can draw just a little, looks kind of like that on the top. Kind of a weird shape. And we're going to add some extra lines here. So we're going to add it right there. We're going to label that number 9. We're going to label our new structure number 8. And then down over here, we're going to add some new structures. Oops. And they'll go right here. We'll draw them in a little bit later. And those will be number 7. So now, let's go ahead and start marking this up. You need a lot of colors for this one. I actually have 9 different markers, colored pencils. You can try it with fewer and maybe use some cross-hatching or dots or lines for different colors. But if you can, try and get 9 different colors. We're going to start with number 1 here, which is the trachea, which is your windpipe. And we'll mark that with red down on our color code. And then we'll mark it up here. And then the trachea is this pipe here. Next, for number 2, we'll use a blue. I'm going to use a blue color anyway. And these are the bronchi. The bronchi are the air tubes that branch off of the trachea to bring the air into the lungs. And the wider tubes are the bronchi. As they start to branch off, they're called bronchioles. Oh, whoops, I forgot to mark this one down here. Make sure you mark your color key as well. So the bronchi are the blue. And for the bronchioles, which are the smaller tubes that branch off the bronchi, we'll color those in yellow. So those are the bronchioles. And then the rest of this big structure over here, number 4, do that in orange. That's the left lung. So we'll just color all of this guy in. This entire structure is the left lung. Now, over on the other side is the right lung. I've got the cool light green going on for the right lung. You can see the right lung has 3 lobes. And you'll notice there's some extra lines there that we're not marking. Don't worry about those right now. So now we marked up the right lung. So now we're going to mark the diaphragm. The diaphragm is the big muscle at the bottom of your rib cage that allows you to expand and contract your chest so it can let air in. It's this big muscle here. When you get the hiccups, it's a spasm in this muscle. That is your diaphragm. Okay. And then down here, we're going to label these guys 7, 8, and 9. And 7 are the alveoli. These are where the gas actually gets exchanged. So CO2 going out, oxygen coming in. So just draw some little circles there at the end of the bronchioles. And those are your alveoli. We'll mark them down here. Okay. Next, number 8 is the epiglottis. And that's that little extra structure that we drew. So I'm going to use kind of a lavender color here. And that is your epiglottis. And then finally, a little bit of blue, slightly different color blue, will be your larynx. It's your voice box. There you go. And that is how you should mark up your respiratory system worksheet. And hopefully, oops, I left off number 3, which is the yellow. And hopefully that will help you to remember the structures and where they are inside your lungs. If you have any questions, shoot me a message. Take care, everybody.